Hello students, welcome to Shubhra Ranjan IAS. My name is Shubhashu Jaiswal, and before starting today's daily current affairs practice, I would like to ask you one question. Have you seen the paper of GS1 and GS2 of UPSC Mains 23? If you have seen it and read the questions, you would come to know that these questions are not coming directly from any book. So there is no one book which you can study and answer these questions. Rather, you need to have a broad understanding and you must have that skill, that specialty to interlink the topics, and newspapers are an excellent source to do this task. Okay, so the lesson learned here is that you cannot replace the newspapers by any other source. Fine, so just keep doing extra things as well as a secondary, as a complementary preparation. Like this video, it is a complementary preparation, but do not skip the newspaper. On that note, I would like to recite this very famous quote: the secret of getting ahead is getting started. So let's start this preparation in more energy, with more enthusiasm. Fine. So first question today is, with reference to commercial crop rubber, consider the following statements, and the statements are: it is only cultivated in an equatorial latitude. Now look at the statement, only cultivated. So yes, rubber is primarily cultivated in equatorial latitude, that is correct. However, the word only here is creating the problem, so this statement becomes incorrect. Let us look at the second statement. India is currently the largest producer of rubber in the world. Now this is again is incorrect because India is currently the fourth largest. Fine. So statement becomes incorrect. Now third, in India, Kerala is the largest producer of natural rubber, followed by the Tamil Nadu. Now this statement is absolutely correct. Okay, in fact these two and three statements are directly coming from your NCERTs. Fine. Crops have been asked in UPSC time and again, in your prelims, in your mains, hence they are important. Fine. Only 49% of FDI is permitted in the rubber plantation. This again is an incorrect fact because 100% FDI is allowed in case of rubber plantation. Fine. So here only 2 and 3, that is only 2 statements would be correct. Fine. Let's go ahead. So why it is here? Because recently rubber board. Now what is rubber board? It is basically a statutory body which was established to look after the plantation and regulation of rubber plant. It was established under this act, Rubber Act 1947, and it is working under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So what they have recently done, they have, in the collaboration with the government, they have expanded the area under which the natural rubber is planted in northeast area. Fine. So basically the boost of rubber plantation. Now as discussed earlier, they are cultivated primarily in equatorial region. However, they can also be grown in tropical or subtropical region with the help of special conditions. Fine. Now India is the fourth largest, and the largest state producing rubber is Kerala state. Fine. 100% is FDI is permitted. Now one important thing that you need to remember about the crops is their requirements. What are the temperature and what kind of temperature and humidity or precipitation is required. So for rubber you need moist and humid climate. Fine. And you can relate this in, it is going to be grown in Kerala and northeastern part. Now these are receiving ample amount of rainfall and they are near the coast, so you have their high humidity. Particularly in Kerala, rainfall of more than 200 centimeter, you call this such rainfall as high rainfall. So if you are not able to remember the digit of 200 centimeter, just remember high rainfall. Fine. Temperature above 25 degrees Celsius, that is almost room temperature. Fine. Rest of the things we have discussed. You can also have a look in the rubber production. The majority of rubber is being utilized by your auto tires and tubes industry, for the manufacturing of auto tires and tubes. So these are the important things that you need to know about rubber. Fine. Before going ahead, just have a look. This one question has been asked in year 2008 from the boards. Fine. Just like we discussed about the rubber board, which is a statutory body established in 1947, looking after the regulation of rubber. Now where it is located? It is located in the headquarter is basically located in Kottayam. It is in Kerala. Fine. Now you can understand these as well, the purpose of coffee board, tea board, tobacco board, etc. So coffee board's headquarter is in Bangalore, tea boards is in Kolkata, and tobacco board's headquarter is in Guntur. So the right option here would be option number B. Fine. Now let's go ahead. Now the next question is, consider the following statements with respect to planet Mercury. Number 1, it is the smallest planet in our solar system. So yes, that's correct. It is the smallest planet. Due to lack of atmosphere, life is not possible on this planet. Yes, this is also correct. So far we have understood there is no life there because there is no atmosphere. It's very difficult to survive there because due to the absence of atmosphere, the temperature variation is extreme. Okay, it may get as high as hundreds of degrees Celsius and as low as -100 degrees Celsius and even more. Fine. It has 2 satellites which is known as Phobos and Deimos. No, this is incorrect. It is not having any satellite or moon as such. Rather, Phobos and Deimos are the moons of which planet? They are from Mars. मार्स प्लैनेट के जो आपके मून्स हैं उनके ये 2 नेम है, फोबोस एंड जेमोस. Next is, similar to 3 other terrestrial planets, Mercury possesses a structure consisting of core, mantle and crust. Now this statement is correct. So here statement 3 is incorrect. So that means they are asking you the right. So only 3 would be the right answer. Now why it is here? Because recently NASA released a very beautiful picture, a stunning picture rather, of planet Mercury. Just have a look how beautiful it is. However, very beautiful but very difficult to survive here because no atmosphere. So let's stick to our Earth only. Fine. So because of this picture, NASA was in the news and Mercury was also in the news. Fine. These are the things which we have already discussed. Just have a quick glimpse. Mercury is the first planet. Then you have Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter the largest, then Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now, next question, with reference to Skill India Digital, consider the following statements. Number 1, it is a comprehensive digital platform. So yes, it is a comprehensive digital platform aimed at synergizing and transforming the skills, education, employment and entrepreneurship landscape of India. So yes, this is correct. This is a platform where there can be the availability of skill development, availability of education, employment and entrepreneurship. So many services can be availed from this one platform. Fine. And it can help a lot in government of India's vision of digital India. Fine. It has been launched by Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. This fact is incorrect because this has been launched by Ministry of Skill Development. So this statement is incorrect and only one would be the right answer. Fine. Now, Skill India portal. Firstly, just have a look at the portal. I have attached a small screen snap. You can see there are various things. Skill courses. From here you can learn about various skill courses. Fine. Job exchange for employment. Skill centers you can find. Fine. So entrepreneurship schemes are also there. Number of schemes are here. So you can see this one platform is giving you the multiple services. That is why we call it a comprehensive digital platform. Fine. Skill India. You can remember this notion. Kaushal Bharat, Kushal Bharat. Fine. So these are the things which we have discussed. Okay. You can just have a reading. I hope you all are able to download these handouts from our video link, from our video description. There we are uploading a link. You can just click on it and you can download the handouts. Fine. Now, last question, with reference to Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, consider the following statement. Number 1, the objective is to harness the potential of the fisheries sector in a sustainable, responsible, inclusive and equitable manner. As the statement suggests, as the name suggests, mats related to machli, fish. Okay, so this particular scheme is for the promotion and welfare and boosting the fish sector. Fine, fisheries. So this statement is correct. Department of Fisheries is the implementing agency for this scheme. Yes, this fact is also correct. In fact, this along with the Blue Revolution. Blue Revolution in India, again term coined by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi for the promotion and welfare of this sector. Now, India is the largest fishing producing country with about 25% share in global fish production. Now, this statement is incorrect because we are not the largest, okay, and we are sharing around 8% of share in global fish production. So here statement 1 and 2 are correct. Fine. So these are the things you can just have a look. Fine. So that is all for today's news. I hope it was helpful for you, and if you have not seen GS paper 1 and 2 till now, you must see it, okay, because just preparing and studying won't help. You need to understand what kind of questions, what kind of topics are being asked in the examination. PYQ and syllabus of UPSC is the best guide in this entire journey of UPSC preparation. Just in case if you have any doubt, you can just mention it on our comment section. Have a good day. Happy learning.